So in Unite's view, we don't think this offer is good enough. It will give MoD members, should it be accepted, a 12.85% increase over 3 years. That does not reach the level of inflation. Both the Unite the Union and GMB Union in the UK have made quite clear that we want a 1-year pay deal that at least reaches the rate of inflation. So by them accepting this offer would in real terms mean an actual pay cut. Also, other issues of the deal that we're having significant concerns with, and why we gave the recommendation to members to reject the offer, is there a number of terms and conditions are also being asked in exchange for that. So there will be negative changes to overtime rates and negative changes to annual leave entitlements as well.
So what's the alternative? What happens if the deal gets rejected?
Well, we simply have to go back to the negotiation table with the MoD. Obviously, Gibraltar has had long-standing parity agreement as regards to Ministry of Defence pay, so it will be negotiated in the UK along with other MoD workers, and us and the other unions that are involved in these negotiations will return to the table and try and get a better deal brought forward by the Ministry of Defence.
Could we have a Brexit situation where the whole of Gibraltar might vote one way and the UK votes differently, and then you might end up with a very unhappy local workforce?
Well, what you have is, with the long-standing parity agreement, issues regarding pay are centralised in the UK. So the members voting here are feeding into a wider ballot that is across other unions as well. So, the reality is we would all need to stand together to try and fight for a better deal. Obviously, it's early days into the ballot, but the recommendation from our side is obviously to reject the offer. But it's very important MoD members in Gibraltar contribute to this, get their vote in time. The deadline is Friday, the 26th of August at 12 p.m. So it's very important that they vote and make their voice heard.
So could the union not push for the Gibraltar vote to be counted and presented independently?
Well, it feeds into a wider ballot. So what you've got to bear in mind is all parts of the UK are involved in this. So what we would have, we do rate representations specifically for Gibraltar. There's even a policy booklet within MoD Gibraltar called the Book of Differences, where we have those discussions that are specific to Gibraltar, but specifically in regards to pay, that feeds into the central body, as it would with members in Northern Ireland, members in Wales and England and Scotland as well.